It's the Viva Pinata doubleheader on Xbox Series X extravaganza bundle video thing that you've been waiting for. We're starting with Viva Pinata, the original, and then showing off Viva Pinata Trouble in Paradise. So this is my garden. It's kind of awesome, and yeah, anyways, it's very clean here. Oh no, what is going on? Nope, that's not good. Shovel, 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 shovel this thing. Did it just kill one of my piñatas? It just killed one of my piñatas. Who did it kill? Why are you eating my other piñata? No! No! I don't know who died. That's kind of depressing. Anyways, I was hoping that I would not wreck any part of my garden, but that seems to have not happened. So yeah, we get on the Series X, it's a little bit of a boost resolution. It looks a little bit cleaner. We do have auto HDR support, which does look absolutely wonderful with the visuals. And yeah, I mean, it's just running smoother, I guess you could say. It really did run generally fine, on the previous consoles. But yeah, oh, it's the bunny comb. Hope you enjoyed eating what's left of one of your friends. Yay. Anyways, it's a game where you are farming. You have, you have a garden, and you try to attract and work with all of these different piñatas. And they kind of come in as these, I guess you could say, plain-looking ones, and then you can get information about them. Sometimes they have to eat other creatures, sometimes they have to snack on certain things, sometimes they need certain environmental requirements, and then they get colorful and they join your farm, and you kind of go from there. And you got to deal with these bad things, and you got to take care of your farm, and you got to work on it, and it's interesting. It's a really fun experience. It offers a lot of gameplay potential. It's really quite enjoyable, and it's generally just a very, very good time. I definitely think it's still worthwhile all these years later. I should mention that not only is the standalone, it's also part of the Rare Replay bundle, if you want to go that way for some different achievements. But yeah, it's kind of just an absolute delight. It really is. It runs much quicker, too, when it comes to like the loading and everything like that. It was fairly, I don't want to say slow, but it wasn't as snappy back in the day, which just makes sense. Is anybody actually inside? Anyways, Viva Pinata, it's kind of a delight. It's a lot of fun, fun series. It's filled with fun, really. That's what it is. Great theme song, great characters, and it's just kind of a classic thing. Look, he's got a hat on. Anyways, we were like breeding the worms, and they started growing like wings and fangs and stuff. It's just kind of funny. But yeah, it's kind of an adorable series with a bit of a dark kind of twist to it in regards to how certain characters kind of get eaten and attacked by things. It's largely adorable. It's a lot of fun. There's like a store you can buy from, and you can get different like items and things to grow in order to attract new piñatas. But it's really just a fun, lovely little series. It really is quite enjoyable. I definitely think it's unique. Do we need you? I don't know if we've had that piñata before. Oh yeah, and then you've got different people you kind of buy from. There's a different market element to it. It's just really great. It really is just an absolutely delightful and charming little time. I know there's a lot of trying to figure things out, expanding your plot. There's a lot of mechanics in this one. It's really quite fascinating, and it takes time to learn all the different creatures and what they do, and how to deal with the different piñatas. But it's a really adorable concept, and I keep sitting here just waiting year after year in order to get Viva Pinata 3 at some point. I'm just not sure we'll ever get there. I don't know. We'll have to wait and see, I guess, over time, and hopefully someday they will deliver on the long-awaited Viva Pinata sequel that we've all kind of been working towards, I would think. I genuinely am excited to see if we do actually get to have another Viva Pinata someday, because I think it's a lot of fun. The series, it's charming, it's delightful, it's a little bit weird, a little bit quirky. It's definitely got some unique things to it. It's certainly weird. It really is just absolutely bizarre. Should we buy that? I don't know how much money we've got. We got a fair bit. I don't know if we were trying to specifically like work towards anything. That's the problem with coming back all these years later, is I don't know if I was like trying to get something done. And yeah, hopefully that doesn't mess up with anything I was working towards. But anyways, we're going to jump over to Viva Pinata, Trouble in Paradise. Hope you enjoyed this look at this classic fun title, because it's delightful. It really is quite charming and a really good time. And Viva Pinata. Oh, my garden is so cool looking. It still holds up pretty well these days, I gotta say. This is Viva Pinata, Trouble in Paradise. So this is the follow-up game to Viva Pinata. There was also Party Animals, which was like a bit of a spin-off, so that's something to keep in mind. My garden here isn't quite as fabulous as the one in the first game, mainly because when I played this one, I played it with a friend. I went to school one day, because this was way back in the day. And yeah, while we had started the farm together on his account, he stayed up all night and he skipped school. And when I came back, his garden was absolutely fabulous. So yeah, that sort of killed it. But yeah, you get an expansion upon the concepts of Viva Pinata with this sequel. You get a bigger scope, you get more options in regards to the pinatas, you get more designs, more customization, and you just get a lot of adjustments to really the style and the design of Viva Pinata. Once again, you know, we get a bit of a boosted resolution here, loads a little bit faster. Oh, that's adorable. And we get auto HDR, which does look fantastic. Once again, though, you are managing, it's like a farming type game. You're managing your garden, you're trying to attract new critters and creatures into your land by offering different types of environmental aspects, and it's kind of interesting. Ooh, he has to eat a marshmallow? I don't know, I'm kind of a big fan of my marshmallow. Marshmallow, run away. You must escape. I don't know if I should let the cat eat the marshmallow to have the cat. I'm not sure. But yeah, you get all of these different sort of options, I guess you could say, in regards to the different characters that you want to bring into the landscape. And many different choices. I think what we did... What did I do that for? I did not mean to do that. Anyways. Yeah, I think we created this fence. We found that putting the fence up kept this character locked away was why we did this, because he's the bad guy and he kept killing my poor pinatas. Yay! So then you do the romance requirements. Once again, it's about breeding and growing your garden, aka your farm, in order to have more different types of wild pinatas present and doing their thing. Living in pinata harmony as you sort of develop your landscape. And have a really good time. This one is obviously, I think, quite an improvement over the original in terms of what's present and the expanded scope of it. I do really like the first one. I have a lot of memories with it, but I also have a lot with this one as well. And I should probably someday really get into this again and become an intense Viva Pinata farmer. Yeah. Someday when I get those sub counts up there, I'm just gonna straight up just Viva Pinata all day, every day. That's gonna be the goal. You're gonna see some mad Viva Pinata farming let's plays and builds. It's gonna be hype. But yeah, you just, you know, you got more challenges, you got more things you can do, more stuff you can buy, the village is expanded upon. You know, they do a lot of stuff with this one. They once again capture, at least I think, the charm and the delight and the quirkiness of the Viva Pinata franchise. They definitely have fun with things, and they do not take anything too seriously. Has eaten 2 carrots. Oh, wow. And then the bunny can join my farm. Where are you going? I guess he's gone. But yeah, you're trying to entice them inside, you're trying to get different missions done, you're trying to have different things that these characters can enjoy and do, and you're trying to have a good time while doing so. I think they really hit the mark with this one in expanding the concepts of the previous title while also doing something a little bit neat with it. And I'm almost a little bit disappointed that we haven't again seen the third follow-up, because you know, I think there's a lot more for this series to do, and I think a modern day
Here to buy or sell.
Viva Pinata could really
I can turn it all into
be
profit.
mind-blowingly fantastic. But
Don't
yeah,
forget,
I guess
it's
we'll have
cheap.
to wait and see if they ever actually do a follow-up at some point. It seems like Rare is more focused on other things at the moment, which is obviously disappointing, but you know, hopefully someday we do get to see that return. I'm kind of worried about that red scary thing. It's sort of sitting along the ledge. I don't like it, so we'll just do a few carrots here. I don't know if we were specifically working towards anything. I always get worried about that jumping into my farm years later if I've messed anything up. It looks like it's day, so everybody's kind of moving around, having a good time. Oh, that's cool. What do you need? 2 raisins or 2 tafflies? I always get so sad when they come in and they eat the creatures in order to get like a part of the society. It just makes me disappointed. There's my pistachio! Look at the thing just moving around, having a good time. That's exciting. It's a big creature. But yeah, you've only got so much you could do with your garden in terms of building it up. But I think this is a pretty, like, calm, not too farly built sort of option, quite honestly. But yeah, I think the Viva Pinata series is wonderful. It's a lot of fun. It's weird, it's quirky, it's perfect for all audience types, and check out either of them. But this one obviously, you know, just increases the scope of it a bit more. But I think they both have their own little fun quirks and designs to them. And this one is pretty cool online too, I guess, if you want to work with others. Oh, it's just so nice to see everyone kind of running around and having a good time doing their things. Like, look at them, they all seem so happy. That's nice.